Hi, children. A very good morning to all of you. How are you, children? I hope you all are fit and healthy at home. Today, in this class, we are going to learn a poem as well as our fifth lesson, children. First of all, what is our poem, children? The Pond in the Village. First of all, I will read, children. Listen carefully. After that, I will explain the meaning of the poem. Okay, children? When she was small and not so old at all, my grandmother lived in the village far away. In the middle of that village was her house. In the middle of that house there was a ad. In the middle of that ad there was a pond. In that pond grandmother would swim from left to right, from right to left, criss and cross, and round again till her grandmother said enough was enough, it was time for lunch. Umar Raman. Here, Umar Raman is the poet of this poem, children. What is the meaning of poet, children? Who will write the poems that people we will call them as poet. Here in this poem, Umar Raman was poet. This poet is telling about his grandmother. Once again, I will read the poem. Listen carefully, children. When she was small and not so old at all, my grandmother lived in the village far away. In the middle of that village was her house. In the middle of that house, there was a ad. In the middle of that ad, there was a pond. In that pond, grandmother would swim from left to right, from right to left, criss and cross, and round again, till her grandmother said enough was enough, it was time for lunch. Umar Raman. Here, Umar Raman was our poet. Umar Raman is telling about his grandmother. When her grandmother was small, that time grandmother lived in a village far away. Her house was located middle of that village. Middle of her house there was an ad. Ad means an open area in a large house enclosed by walls or rooms. And middle of that ad there was a pond. In that pond grandmother would swim nicely from left to right, right to left, crisscross and round again. Like this, grandmother used to swim in that pond every day. She enjoyed swimming in the pond till her grandmother said that it was enough and called her for lunch. This is the poem, children. In this poem, the poet explained the childhood of his grandmother. Once again, children, here is our poet Umar Raman. He is telling about his grandmother. In her childhood time, grandmother lived in a village far away. Her house was located middle of that village. Middle of her house there was an ad. Ad means an open area in a large house enclosed by walls or rooms. And middle of that ad there was a pond. In that pond, grandmother would swim nicely from left to right, right to left, criss and cross, and around again. She enjoyed swimming in the pond till her grandmother said that was enough and called her for lunch. Do you understand this poem, children? I hope you have understood today's this poem. Next we have our fifth lesson, children. What is your lesson name, children? Celebrating Earth Day. This is the lesson is all about the spreading of the message of saving our earth. How can we save our earth, children? Yes, by doing some good things for our earth. How we can do that good things, children? By started planting green trees and cleaning our earth and reducing the pollution. This lesson will explain us how to spread the saving of earth. Let us go for it, children. For every lesson, we have get set parts will be there, children. For this lesson also, we have get set part. Look at here, children. Look at these pictures. Check those that shows people helping the environment. Put a cross for those who are harming it. Okay, children. Here we have 5 pictures which shows the people helping the environment as well as who are harming the environment. First picture you see, children, a man with his car is making more noise. He is doing sound pollution. Is this good for our environment, children? No. So you have to keep here cross mark. You have to put a cross mark here. Second one you see, children, one girl is playing with crackers. Is this thing is good for our environment, children? No. She is making air pollution. By using the cracker, she is polluting our air. So you have to put here also cross mark. She is also harming our environment. You see this third picture, children. One boy is throwing the dust and waste on the road. This is the right thing, children, for our environment? No. This is also not a good thing for our environment. You have to put here also a cross mark. Next, fourth one you see, children. Here is a small girl planting green plants here. Is this a good thing for our environment, children? Yes, this is the good thing for our environment. By planting new trees, we can save our earth. By planting new trees, we can increase our oxygen in our air. So, this is the correct thing. So, you have to put here tick mark. She is helping the environment. So, you have to keep here tick mark. Next, last picture you see, children. Fifth one. Here is a girl cleaning the floor and keeping all the dust in the dustbin. This is the good thing or bad thing, children? Yes, this is a good thing. She is helping the environment. By cleaning our surroundings, this will be the good thing for our environment. By seeing these 5 pictures, first one is a man is making sound pollution, so that you have to put here cross mark. Second one, a girl is making noise by playing with a cracker. So this is also not good for our environment. So that you have to put cross mark. Next, third one also. Boy is throwing all the dust on the floor. So this is also not a good thing for our environment. You have to keep here also cross mark. Fourth one, a little girl is planting new plants. This is a good thing for our environment. You have to put here tick mark. Next, one girl is cleaning the floor and keeping everything in the waste bin. This is also a good thing. What is in the heading, children? You have to tick those who show people helping the environment. You have to tick whether the people are helping the environment. You have to put a cross those who are not helping and as well harming the environment. You have to put a cross mark. Do you understand, children? This is the get set part of our lesson 5, celebrating Earth Day. Do you understand this get set part, children? Do you understand today's class, children? I hope you have understood today's class, children. Thank you, children.